Hi, welcome to a new video of mine. This is in the series Inner Journey, and you probably see up here Patreon first. It means it's first being published on Patreon, the platform Patreon. You'll find a link in the description how you can get access to that, and it's only generally weeks later that it's published publicly for free. Patreon is a platform where I do share insights, where I do publish videos that some of them are being published publicly later on, but most of them are never published. They're only for those who decide to contribute and who want to dive in deeper and work on themselves. So, today's subject, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one because we hear a lot of people talking about this. It's been a hot topic lately, especially with all the polarity going on, but that is not exactly what I'm going to talk about today. You already saw the thumbnail, maybe? The lady looking back at herself and looking within herself. And of course, in the title, I said integrity and honesty towards whom? And towards whom, that is where I believe it all starts. Of course, it's nice when we are honest towards others, when we have our integrity, but we can't really do that if the integrity doesn't apply to ourselves first, as well as the honesty. Honesty can be really difficult. I mean, not lying, telling the truth, or like some people say, I will just not tell the whole truth, so I don't need to lie. So I'm not lying technically. Yeah, in some cases it may work, and in some cases it's just deception. So it's not really honesty, and there's definitely no integrity. And those who know me know that the videos I record, the subjects are very close to me. Like they say, that's close to home. Well, yes, this is close to home, yeah, close to me. It starts with me. That's why I named the series Inner Journey. The Inner Journey started as a gratitude journal, and it became Inner Journey because I realized that the whole gratitude series was about my inner journey. And basically, what I'm doing is just sharing my insights for myself first, and then hoping that it may inspire at least one person, because that's already a win. Inspire that person to maybe not even do something or change something, but just start by looking at what he or she is doing, looking in the mirror, looking inwards. And that's where integrity starts. It's within us. As most of us, I did lie. I did lie about things that I was ashamed of, things that society would not accept. Although the things I was lying about, I didn't have bad intentions. mostly, I guess. Maybe once or twice, like being really angry at somebody, but in general, I had no bad intentions with whatever I did. But then society would just like, oh, that's bad, that's very bad. So yeah, if somebody asks you something, you lie about it. And at a certain moment, I decided not to do that anymore. So started reducing the lies, but I was still lying to myself. And as long as you lie to yourself, you cannot be honest towards the outside world either. And that is why so many of us are in pain. That's why we hurt others. Just imagine that you're interacting with someone and he's saying, I want to go right, but he's turning left. He keeps saying, I'm going right. And then he keeps turning left. At any moment, he can go to the right, but he keeps going left and keeps saying, I'm going right. And that can be, for example, that from within, he really wants to go left because that's where his heart is. But then, because of what society may think, because of wounds, because of fears, and those three, they're very connected, that person says, I'm going right. That person may even believe that he's going right. Well, in reality, he's really going left. And I've experienced that several times. And it's easier to see it happening in front of you. But then with the self, it's much more difficult. It's a bit tricky. And that's why the successful ones, successful people, generally have coaches and or mentors. And yes, plural, because they may have two mentors for different areas of their lives. And this is to help them see what they cannot see themselves. Even when you look in the mirror, sometimes you cannot see certain things, where an external person can look at you like, I mean, I'm very good at looking straight through people's masks. But then looking through my own mask, yes, I'm also wearing a mask. It's not as it used to be before, but I'm dismantling the thing. I'm in the middle of the process of dismantling dramatically now. Drastically, I mean. Dramatically. Is that drama? Is there some drama? Yeah, there's a little bit of drama, of course. Hey, otherwise life would be boring, right? But as long as we are lying to ourselves, we cannot really reach our full potential. We will be directly or indirectly lying to those around us, putting ourselves in difficult situations, painful situations sometimes, but not just for ourselves, but also for the others. Confusion arises, and from confusion, you get discomfort, which can turn into Pain can turn into frustration, to anger, conflict. And there are no bad intentions here. I'm not saying that somebody is on purpose doing something bad. No, it's just what is happening. We often believe what we're saying, but that's here. Here, when we descend more into our bodies, we start to act from here. And the ground, then it's much easier to reach integrity. Because integrity is not just the kind of integrity that you have at work, for example. Integrity is really sticking to what your heart says, to what you truly believe at the core, not belief from here, not because a priest told you that God exists and that if you do this bad thing, you will burn forever in hell, and if you do this thing, you will be good and you will be in heaven forever. Not that kind of belief. It's not because somebody told you. It's what you feel in here. What you know. The deep knowing. There's no way of proving it, but you simply know that that is how it is. And of course, the knowing is still a perspective of what's out there, your perspective. But a deep knowing is the best way to, to let yourself get guided. If you act from what you feel in here, if you act from what you feel in your body, the deep feeling, then you're always going to the right direction. You're saying the right things, you speak your truth, you act with integrity. You may wonder why this is red now. It was yellow up to 2 days ago. Before that, it was blue and there was also nothing. There's a reason for that. I may make a whole video on it, but in short, red is the root chakra, is the grounding. And the more we ground, the easier it becomes to hear the inner voice and act from there. And when we act from there, integrity becomes a natural state of being. Honesty is effortless. Let it sink in. See where it leads you. If you're confused or you want really to do this, but you feel there's a blockage somewhere, ask for help. Asking for help is a sign of strength. Contact me. The details are in the description. And I would love to guide you, to help you discover what works best for you so that you can reach your full potential. I wish you a wonderful day and looking forward to hearing from you.